Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and today we'll be looking at the 30 highest selling basketball cards from the PWCC weekly auction that ended on April 2nd. This Friday, I will have another basketball card video out from this auction where we look at the top 30 basketball card sales for under $200. Before we get started, I did want to address some of the comments I've seen on the last few videos. I appreciate everyone's feedback, and I do plan on continuing to cover all the higher end cards and auctions for all four major sports as well going forward. And we'll kick today's list off at number 30 with this 1991 Superstar Rookie Special Michael Jordan replica card. This was a PSA 8 that received 28 bids and sold for $168. The only other auction sale I could find for this card in a PSA 8 sold for $89 back in October of 2022. Up next at number 29 is this 1997 Bowman's Best Cuts Shaq Refractor, card number BC10. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 20 bids and sold for $192. This sale is up as the only BGS 9.5 comp I could find of this card from 2022 sold for $130. PSA 10s of the Shaq Refractor sell for about $225 on average. Coming in at number 28 is this 1992 Ultra Rejectors Shaquille O'Neal Rookie, card number 4. This was a PSA 10 that received 21 bids and also sold for $192. This sale falls right in line with the current average sale price of this rookie in a PSA 10. An interesting note while doing research for this card, the last comp I could find for a BGS Gold Label 10 sold for only $38 on eBay way back in May of 2014. Up next at number 27 is this 1990 Panini Sticker Panel Michael Jordan. This hand-cut panel was a PSA 10 and it sold for $210. The only other PSA 10 comp I could find for this hand-cut Panini sticker was for $248.50 on eBay back in May of 2022. Coming in at number 26 is this 1995 Topps Power Boosters Michael Jordan, card number 277. This was a CSG 9 that received 28 bids and sold for $216. The only other comp I could find of this Jordan in a CSG 9 happened 1 month prior in March and sold for $228. Both PSA 9s and Beckett 9s of this Jordan currently sell for around $300 on average. Up next at number 25 is this 1995 SP All-Stars die-cut Michael Jordan, card number AS2. This was a PSA 10 that received 14 bids and sold for $264. This sale is up as the current average sale price for a PSA 10 is closer to $200, and a PSA 10 just sold for $327 on eBay last week. Coming in at number 24 is this 1998 Topps Apparitions Michael Jordan, card number A15. This was a PSA 8 that received 16 bids and sold for $288. This sale is slightly down as this Jordan was consistently selling for around $350 in a PSA 8 last year. An interesting note on this Jordan insert, a PSA 10 has not hit the market since August of 2019, where the last one sold for $1,691 on eBay. Up next at number 23 is this 1997 Upper Deck Records Collection Michael Jordan, card number RC30. This was a PSA 8 that received 24 bids and sold for $468. This sell is up about $120 from what PSA 8s have been selling for. The last PSA 10 of this Jordan hit the market sold for $9,300 back in January of 2022. We get a classic early 90s basketball card at number 22 with this 1993 Ultra Scoring Kings Michael Jordan, card number 5. This was a BGS 8 that received 31 bids and also sold for $468. This sell is down as there have been multiple sales of this Jordan insert in 2023 in a Beckett 8 that have averaged closer to $600, but not having subgrades on this one could be the reasoning for it. This 90s insert currently sells for over 10 grand in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 21 is this 1997 Metal Universe Platinum Portraits Dennis Rodman, card number 10. This rare 90s insert was certified authentic by NBA, and it sold for $492. The highest graded copy of this Rodman I could find was a PSA 10 that sold for $1,000 as a buy it now on eBay back in January of 2020. Kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1996 Bowman's Best Kobe Bryant rookie, card number R23. This was a PSA 10 that received 19 bids and also sold for $492. This is about what PSA 10s of this rookie have been selling for on average. The last BGS Gold Label 10 to hit the market sold for $2,550 back in March of 2022. Kobe makes back-to-back appearances at number 19 with this 1996 Topps NBA 50th Kobe Bryant rookie, card number 138. This was a BGS 9 that received 33 bids and sold for $528. This sell is right in line with the current average sell price of this card in a Beckett 9. PSA 9s of this rookie currently go for around $600, while the last PSA 10 sold for just short of $6 grand back in October of last year. Coming in at number 18 is this 1996 Bowman's Best Cuts Michael Jordan Refractor. This card was authenticated by NBA and sold for $528. The last PSA 10 comp of this Jordan Refractor I could find sold for just short of $4 grand back in August of 2021. Coming in at number 17 is this 1999 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant Refractor, card number 125. This was a BGS 8.5 that received 23 bids and sold for $690. There is not many comps to go off for this refractor in a BGS 8.5, as the last one sold for $810 back in April of 2022, and all prior comps I could find were from 2020 or older. The all-time record sell of this Kobe is still held by a PSA 10 that sold for $23,332 on eBay back in December of 2020. Up next at number 16 is this 1998 SP Authentic Dirk Nowitzki rookie, card number 99. This was a PSA 10 that received 27 bids and sold for $720. This sell is right in line with the current average sell price of this rookie in a PSA 10. Like most modern cards, this rookie has come back down to earth as PSA 10s were consistently selling for over $2,000 back in 2021. Coming in at number 15 is this 1996 Skybox Premium Rubies Kobe Bryant rookie, card number 203. This was a BGS 8.5 and it sold for $810. This sell is within $100 of the last BGS 8.5 comp I could find. The all-time record sale of this Kobe rookie is still held by a PSA 10 that sold for $8,650 on eBay back in July of 2021. Coming in at number 14 is this 1996 Ultra Platinum Medallion Kobe Bryant rookie. This was a BGS 8.5 that received 30 bids and sold for $900 even. This is the first BGS 8.5 to hit the market since 2021, and this sell is up about $50. BGS 9 sell for around $1,100, while 9.5s of this card currently go for around $2,500 on average. The all-time record sell of this rookie is still held by a PSA 10 that sold for $10,700 back in July of 2021. Up next at number 13 is this 1996 Skybox Stardate 2000 Kobe Bryant rookie, card number 3. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $930. This sell is within $70 of what PSA 9s are currently going for. SGC 9s of this card currently sell for around $570, while Beckett 9s go for around $680 on average. Coming in at number 12 is this 1996 Finest Michael Jordan, card number 291. This was a PSA 10 that received 14 bids and sold for just short of $1,000. This is about what this Jordan in a PSA 10 has been going for, and is roughly $500 short of the all-time record sale from 2021. Up next at number 11 is this 1995 Flair Hot Numbers Michael Jordan, card number 4. This was a PSA 9 that received 20 bids and sold for $1,020. This sell is up as PSA 9s have been going for closer to $800 on average. PSA 10s of this card go for around $2,000, while BGS Gold Label 10s are currently selling for around $3,100. The all-time record sell of this card is still held by a BGS Black Labeled Pristine 10 that sold for $8,100. Kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1997 Metal Universe Kobe Bryant, card number 81. This was a PSA 10 that received 26 bids and sold for $1,050. This sell is right in line with the current average sell price of a PSA 10, while BGS 9.5s currently go for around $200 on average. The all-time record sell of the second year Kobe is still held by another PSA 10 that sold for $8,177 at the peak of the market back in early 2021. Up next at number 9 is this 1998 Skybox EX Century Dunk and Go Nuts Kobe Bryant, card number 6. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 23 bids and sold for $1,470. This sell is down as the last 3 BGS 9.5 comps I could find ranged between $1,800 and $2,000. Despite a prior sell of this insert in a BGS Gold Label 10, the all-time record sell of this card is still held by a PSA 10 that sold for $7,600 on eBay back in May of 2021. Coming in at number 8 is this 1998 Black Diamond Triple Michael Jordan, card number 11. This was a PSA 10 that received 48 bids and sold for $1,500. This sale falls only $360 short of the all-time record sale of this card that was just set back in February of this year. This triple parallel was serial numbered out of 1500, and a PSA 10 is a pop of only 4. Up next at number 7 is this 1999 Fleer Raise the Roof Vince Carter. This was a PSA 8 that received 40 bids and sold for $2,400. This is the highest graded copy of this rare card I could find to hit the market in a PSA slab, and also becomes the new record sale of this card in any grade by any grading company. Coming in at number 6 is this 1996 Bowman's Best Picks Kobe Bryant Atomic Rookie Refractor. This was a BGS 9 that received 43 bids and also sold for $2,400. Dating back to 2022, this is about what this rookie has been selling for in a Beckett 9. PSA 9s of this die cut rookie are going for around $3,500, compared to BGS 9.5s that are going for around $4,500. The all-time record sale of this card just happened in March of this year, where a PSA 10 sold for $20,100 on eBay. Kobe makes back-to-back appearances to kick off the top 5 with this 1996 Bowman's Best die-cut Kobe Bryant Rookie Refractor. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $6,300. This sale is up as the last PSA 10 sold for just over $5,000 only a few months prior in February. It's crazy to think a PSA 10 of this rookie refractor sold for just short of $20,000 back in July of 2021. Up next at number 4 is this 1999 Upper Deck Century Legends Epic Wilt Chamberlain. This was a BGS 9 and it sold for $7,500. This sale is down $1,200 from the last BGS 9 comp I could find for this auto. The all-time record sale of this card is still held by a Beckett 9.5 that sold for $20,400 at a Golden auction back in March of 2022. An interesting note while doing research for this card, the last PSA 10 sold for $3,000 on eBay all the way back in June of 2015. Coming in at number 3 is this 1998 Hoops BAMS Michael Jordan, card number 1. This was a BGS 8 that received 39 bids and sold for just short of $10,000. Serial numbered out of 250, this sale is down as the last BGS 8 sold for $16,200 back in May of 2022. The all-time record sale of this Jordan is still held by a BGS 9 that sold for just over $50,000 back in April of 2021. That record-setting sale is still the highest graded copy of this Jordan card to hit the open market. Coming in at number 2 is this 1998 Skybox Premium Star Rubies Kevin Garnett, card number 53. This was a PSA 7 that received 44 bids and sold for $13,800. Serial numbered out of only 50, this is the new record sale of this rare 90s card in any grade by any grading company. Matter of fact, this is the first ever sale of this card I could find in a PSA slab. The previous record was held by a BGS 8 that sold for $5,100 on eBay back in May of 2022. And topping off today's list for the 30 highest selling basketball cards from the PWCC weekly auction that ended on April 2nd is this 1998 Upper Deck Encore Michael Jordan Auto. This was a BGS 9 and it sold for $14,400. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.